when I talked with former Russian ambassador Mike McFaul.
Yeah.
And we talked about the idea that every once you got to respond when they're hacking. You got to do something. He described it as a high hard one. Maybe just, sort of like in baseball, you throw a high hard one to send a message. Why don't we send a message yet to Putin?
We're sending a message. We have the capacity to do it, and the message
he'll know it.
He'll know it, and it'll be at the time of our choosing, and under the circumstances that have the greatest impact.
Will it be enough, do you think, that it'll get him to back off? I mean, how concerned are you that the country is actually going to question the result of this election?
I am not concerned. The reason I'm not is we're working very closely with all the departments of elections across the country, number one. Number two, the American people are pretty damn resilient. And number three, the capacity to fundamentally alter the election is not what people think. And I tell you what, to the extent that they do, we will be proportional in what we do. And
so a message is going to be sent. Will the public know it?
I hope not.
Why?
What did he say that we didn't already know? Didn't we know that the US authorities are spying and eavesdropping on everyone? The only novelty is that for the first time on the highest level, the United States has admitted involvement in these activities and has to some extent threatened us.
We're sending a message. We have the capacity to do it, and the message
he'll know it.
He'll know it.
Will the public know it?
I hope not.
Which, of course, does not meet the standards of international communication. Apparently, they are nervous.
Putin also said that it's rather unfortunate that the U.S. is letting domestic issues undermine the U.S.'s ties with Russia, saying that the presidential candidates are merely using Russia as a strategy to win voters over in their campaign. Here.
The US has a lot of problems right now, and in such circumstances, there's a standard way of diverting voters' attention away from domestic troubles. I think that's exactly what we're seeing in this particular case. How do they do this? By creating the image of an enemy and uniting the nation against this enemy. Iran and its nuclear threat wasn't very effective, but Russia is way more interesting, and this is the card that's being played right now.